It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Burrow to throw. That's to his tight end, Eric All. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. London brought in motion. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Throwing is Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On second down, Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Bengals offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12.
A carry for Cook. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Oilers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Geno Stone that time. All over him in coverage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He gets this one complete to Johnston.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down and 8. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On 3rd down, Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. In motion comes Andrews. On first down, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Oilers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Oilers are on the board. It's 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard. They go play action for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Burrow. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
11, 11, 11, 11 MT, 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow now. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments, because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion comes Andrews. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion comes Andrews. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
They'll run with Tracy. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. They face second down and 7. Now Mahomes. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
In motion comes Andrews. Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. In motion comes Andrews. Mahomes now to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now a second down throw for Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Oilers offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Geno Stone that time. All over him in coverage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Motion man is Bell. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is caught left side by Waddle.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Oilers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Oilers 21, Bengals 13.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That's caught right side. It's London. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 23-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Oilers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. In motion comes Andrews. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Now he'll run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one taken in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The The extra point by Butker is good. And the Oilers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They bring Chase in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Motion man is Bell. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Oilers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Oilers are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Williams now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the Bengals' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Oilers are going to extend their lead.
Oilers 45, Bengals 23.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st down, Burrow. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, it's a win for our visitors. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Cincinnati.